Hi, and welcome to astronomy for April 2023. It's an exciting month as we'll have various views of all of the planets except Jupiter. We even have a solar eclipse that's visible in different parts of the world, a meteor shower. Let's get into it. If you happen to be looking up in the sky on the 3rd of April, this is just after the sun sets, you'll get a nice lineup of Mercury, Uranus, and Venus looking due west. Just above the horizon will be Mercury. This is right after sunset. Follow that to Uranus and Venus. So between Venus and Mercury, you will find Uranus. On the 11th, Mercury is basically at its best view, or as we call it in astronomical terms, its greatest eastern elongation. So you have beautiful viewing of Mercury on the 11th. So get your telescopes out. On the 13th, there is a great positioning of the Whirlpool Galaxy, or as we call it, M51. If you have your deep space telescope out, or deep sky telescope out, you should be able to see this. Now, to find this will probably be directly above you. All right, it's not really, you're not going to find it by looking to like the west or the north or anything like that. You're going to be looking directly up. All right, so your telescope's going to be aimed directly up above you. You'll find it by looking at Alcad, Meteor. They're all around. If you go too far out, it's Faceta. But it is, you can see, is a nice little ladle formed here, right? You see it? Okay. And there's our M51 right there. So it's one way to find it anyway in the sky. But you should have a really, really nice view of this galaxy, the Whirlpool Galaxy, or some people call it the question mark galaxy, or Rossi's Galaxy. But on the 13th, you'll have some great viewing of it. On the 15th, and this is basically just before the sun comes up, so if you're up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and happen to be looking to the southeast, you'll see the moon and Saturn right next to each other. Nice viewing. This is easily viewed with your own naked eyes. If you want to use binoculars, go be my guest. Or if you want to look closer at Saturn, you'll have your telescope out. On the 23rd, the Lyrid meteor shower is out. The meteor shower, this is a pretty good one. It usually has like 20 at a time, I'd say. So 20 an hour at its peak. You'll have the peak view of this. This runs from April 16 to the 25th. So anytime in between there, you'll see the Lyrids, all right? The peak is on the 23rd. But once again, you can view it on the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th. One thing you won't be able to view if you're in North America is the hybrid solar eclipse on the 20th. This eclipse occurs when the moon is almost too close to Earth to completely block the sun. So this one's going to be, you'll be able to see it if you're in the Indian Ocean. So parts of Asia will be able to see it. Australia we'll be able to see it. Indonesia. That's on the 20th. So if you're over in that part of the world, you'll get the eclipse. Here in North America, we won't see anything. Now on the 23rd as well, we have Venus and the moon in conjunction. And this actually, if you're looking to the west, northwest, you get a nice lineup here of Venus, the moon, and Mars. That's pretty cool. That's looking to the west. On the 25th, we have the moon and Mars in conjunction. And you can see that. I mean, this is really a pretty... Check this out. Now, if you clearly everyone's into astronomy that's watching this. We have Pollux just above Mars, okay? You get Procyon over to the left, Capella to the right, Venus, and Betelgeuse. That is just so cool. I mean, that is a perfect, you might say it's a pentagram, right? There's our pentagram all around Mars and the moon. And that's on the 25th, looking to the west. And this is, after the sun sets, about an hour or two after the sun sets, you'll get this beautiful view of Mars and the moon in conjunction. So that'll be really cool. If you happen to be wondering what happened to Neptune, well, it's really low in the sky at the end of the month, on the 30th, okay? And you'll see Saturn right here. Now, this is just before the sun comes up on the 30th. The magnitude is 7.94. You will need your telescope to view this. It is extremely low on the horizon in the east. You'll find it by seeing Saturn and then looking down to the left. You should be visible right there. If you're looking for Jupiter this month, it's not visible. Sorry. Better luck next time when it comes to Jupiter this month. Now, our phases of the moon. Well, the full moon is on the 6th. And this full moon is called the pink moon. Yep, the Native Americans called it the pink moon because of its appearance of the moss pink and the wild ground phlox, which is one of the first spring flowers. So that's why. The moon has also been known as the sprouting grass moon, the growing moon, and the egg moon. All these things, of course, well, some of them signify the egg moon is all spring, right? Egg, plus it's Easter this month as well. So coastal tribes, though, would have called this the fish moon because this was the time that the shad swam upstream to spawn. So there you go. Our other phases of the moon this month are the third quarter on the 13th. The new moon is on the 20th. And the first quarter is on the 27th. If you enjoyed these videos, please subscribe. Tell your friends about it and have them subscribe. Hit the like button. Until next time, well, I'll see you. Bye-bye.